Yo, it's your boy Kanye coming at you, not from the studio this time, but from the heart of the news, bringing you the real, the raw, and the uncut. We're diving into something serious today, something that hits hard right out of South Israel. We're talking about a terror attack that's more than just headlines. It's a tragedy, a real-life horror story at the Masmia Junction near the southern town of Gadara. And let me tell you, it's got the Israeli police commissioner racing to the scene, because this ain't just another day, it's a day that's gonna be remembered. Now, here's where it gets heavy. Magen David Adom, those angels in ambulances, they rolled up to find chaos, pain, and the kind of bravery that makes you believe in heroes all over again. We're talking serious and critical conditions, lives hanging in the balance, and a community in shock. But yo, it didn't stop there. The Israel police, they confirmed it. This wasn't just some random act of violence. This was calculated, cold-blooded terrorism at the Masmia Junction. And the commissioner, he wasn't just sitting back. He was on his way to stand with his people, to face this terror head on. Now, let's take a moment, because on February 16th, 2024, at 3:06 p.m., the world shifted for some families out there. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, he stepped up, sent his condolences straight from the heart to the families torn apart by this madness at the Ram Junction. And he didn't just stop with words of comfort. He threw down the gauntlet, reminding everyone that Israel, this beautiful, vibrant country, is standing on the front line, facing down haters and terrorists who ain't got nothing but destruction on their minds. Netanyahu, he laid it out clear. This attack reminds us that the whole country is a front and that the murderers who come not only from Gaza want to kill us all, he said. And yo, that's the kind of truth that chills you to the bone. But here's the kicker, the promise that lights up the darkness. We will continue to fight until complete victory with all our strength on every front, everywhere, until we restore security and peace to all citizens of Israel. So here's the deal, straight from your boy Kanye. We ain't just talking about a news story. We're talking about a battle for peace, for the right to live without fear. And to those anti-Semites, those Jew-hating terrorists, listen up. Your time is up. Israel stands strong, and with every beat of our hearts, with every breath in our lungs, we're sending out love, strength, and an unbreakable resolve to the people of Israel. Stay strong, stay united, because love will always drown out the hate. Anyway, let's continue with the story and its developments. Now get this, the situation's dire and it's real. We're talking about an update from Magen David Adom, those frontline heroes saving lives while risking their own. They're telling us 2 souls were in critical condition, now tragically lost, while 2 others are clinging to life in serious condition, and another 2 fighting through in moderate condition. This ain't just numbers, y'all. These are lives, stories, dreams, shattered in moments of madness. And here's where it gets personal. Imagine this, Ari Rosenstein, an MDA paramedic just chilling at the entrance to a garage, probably thinking about his day, when bam, gunshots shatter the calm. This man, he didn't freeze. He ran towards the chaos, towards the danger, because that's what heroes do. Picture the scene he described. A very difficult scene with innocent people lying unconscious at a bus station, victims of senseless violence. Rosenstein, this guy's thinking on his feet, calling for his first aid kit, getting on the line with MDA, all while the air's thick with panic. And let me tell you, the cavalry arrived, ambulances, intensive care units, MDA's finest, swarming the scene to save lives, to bring hope in the midst of terror. Now, let's take a beat here, because this is where it hits home. This ain't just about a terror attack. It's about the response, the unity, the fight against a darkness that seeks to divide us. To those anti-Semites, those Jew-hating terrorists lurking in the shadows, hear this. Your hate, your violence, it won't break us. It only makes us stronger, more united. In the words of the brave Ari Rosenstein, this is a call to action, a reminder of the courage and strength that lies within each of us, ready to stand up, to fight back, to protect, and to heal. Israel, you're not alone in this. Your resilience, your spirit, it's a beacon to the world, shining through the darkest of times. So here's to the heroes, to the fighters, to the survivors. You're the heartbeat of a nation that refuses to be bowed, a nation that stands tall, proud, and unbroken. Keep the faith, keep the fight, because in the end, love will always triumph over hate. Anyway, let's continue with the story and its developments. Let's kick it off. Rewind the clock to 1:40 p.m. Picture this. MDA's Deputy Regional Director, Nahum David, steps into a scene straight out of a nightmare. But this man, he's all about the mission, saying, "We quickly arrived at the scene with large forces. The site was very difficult. We saw gunshot wounds lying down with some of them unconscious." Imagine that. Heroes rushing in when everyone else is looking for a way out. David breaks it down, raw and unfiltered. A young man, about 20 years old, was unconscious without a pulse and not breathing with gunshot wounds. And they're fighting for his life, pumping hope with every CPR compression, racing against time to the hospital. And it doesn't stop there. Another young soul, just stepping into life. But amidst the chaos, there's a glimmer of resilience. A 52-year-old man, wounded yet defiant, making that call for help, standing as a testament to the indomitable will to survive. Fast forward to 1:45 p.m. and the scene's getting the attention it demands. Israel Police Commissioner Yaakov Shabtai rolls up, bringing that leadership, that assurance that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Then, at 2:02 p.m., the news we never wanted to hear hits like a gut punch. Kaplan Medical Center, those guardians of life, announce a second soul claimed by this senseless act of terror. It's a moment of silence, a moment of mourning, but also a call to arms, a reminder of the stakes we're facing. And at 2:20 p.m., the enemy shows its face. Palestinian reports drop the name and the image of the perpetrator, Fadi Jimjum, a name that'll live in infamy, a reminder of the hate that walks among us, seeking to tear apart families, communities, nations. Now, let me lay it down straight. This ain't just about reporting the news. It's about standing up, calling out the darkness, and shining a light on the truth. To the anti-Semites, the Jew-hating terrorists, hear this. Your days are numbered. Israel ain't just a country. It's a symbol of resilience, a beacon of hope in a world that too often turns a blind eye to the forces of hate and division. So here's to the heroes, the victims, the survivors. Your stories won't be forgotten. We're here, standing with you, praying for you, fighting alongside you. And to the enemies of peace, know this. Love will always triumph over hate. Light will always conquer darkness. Stay strong, stay united. Now, let's drop some real talk for a second. We're talking about a world where the headlines hit hard, where the truth often gets lost in the shuffle of agendas and biases. But here, we keep it real, shining a light on the stories that matter, the stories that often get pushed aside. Today, we're focusing on Israel, a land of beauty and resilience, caught in the crossfire of hate and division. To those anti-Semites, to those twisted voices who refuse to report on the real victims of this terrible war, who ignore the plight of the Israeli people, the innocent lives shattered, the hostages languishing in the dark clutches of evil Arab terrorists and Islamic fundamentalists, hear this: your silence is a betrayal. Your indifference is complicity. But let me tell you, your time is up. The world's eyes are wide open, and the truth, it can't be silenced no matter how hard you try. But this ain't just about calling out the darkness. It's about celebrating the light, the unbreakable spirit of a people who stand strong in the face of adversity, who rise time and time again with love and courage in their hearts. This is a call to each and every one of you, my listeners, to stand up, to be that voice for the voiceless, to join this movement of truth, of hope, of resilience. So, to all my fam out there, rocking with us on this journey, don't just sit back. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like it owes you money, and spread the word. We're not just here to change the game. We're here to change the world, one truth at a time. Stay woke, stay strong, and remember, in this world of shadows, love is the light that leads the way. Peace out, fam.